He led Memphis to a clutch win and hours later was flashing a gun on Instagram Live. 2 months after serving an 8-game suspension, he did it again.
Ja Morant has been suspended for a second time after once again appearing to flash a gun on social media. The video circulated on Saturday night. It shows Morant with what appears to be a handgun while he's riding in a friend's car. Yesterday, the Grizzlies said they were aware of the video and suspended Morant from all team activities.
I take full responsibility for my actions, from NBA golden boy to full-blown scandal. To understand how it got this bad, we need to rewind. It all started in 2017. Ja Morant was just 17 years old, but barely recruited. He wasn't ranked, didn't play on a top AAU team, wasn't even listed on ESPN's top 100. He was overlooked until one random moment changed everything. Murray State's assistant coach was scouting a different player when he heard sneakers squeaking in a back gym. It was Jay, throwing down windmill dunks in a quiet scrimmage. That moment earned him a scholarship offer, and by his senior year, he averaged 27.5 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. Still, no major offers. No blue blood interest. No headlines. But Murray State believed. And in 2018, Ja Morant exploded. He didn't just play well, he took over college basketball. He led the entire NCAA in assists, averaged 24.5 points, 10 assists, and 5.7 rebounds, had 5 30-point games, and did it all while carrying a mid-major. Then came the NCAA tournament. First round, Ja dropped a triple-double against Marquette, becoming the first player to do it in 7 years. He had 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 16 assists on national TV. The NBA took notice. He was electric, he was flashy, but most of all, he was fearless. He dunked over 7-footers, hit deep threes, and made passes that didn't seem possible.
With the second pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Ja Morant from Murray State University.
By draft night in 2019, he was the clear number 2 pick. Memphis didn't hesitate. The Grizzlies had their new franchise point guard, and they didn't know it yet. But Ja was about to change Memphis forever.
Midcourt Morant.
Ja Morant didn't waste time. In just his 3rd game as a rookie, he dropped 30 points on Kyrie Irving and blocked his game-winning shot. He stared him down and let the world know he belonged. That year, he averaged 17.8 points and 7.3 assists. Efficient, explosive, unshakable, and won Rookie of the Year unanimously. But he wasn't done. In year 2, he carried Memphis to the play-in tournament and outdueled Steph Curry. He dropped 35 points in a winner-go-home game. Floaters, crossovers, clutch threes. He gave Memphis their first playoff berth in 4 years. He became the face of the team and the face of a new generation. In 2022, he took another leap, 27.4 points, 6.7 assists. First-time All-Star. The Grizzlies finished 2nd in the West, and Ja was named the NBA's most improved player. But it wasn't just the numbers, it was the moments. The gravity-defying block on Avery Bradley, where his head nearly hit the backboard. The 52-point game against the Spurs, the buzzer beater over the Timberwolves in the playoffs, the poster of the year on Malik Beasley. He dunked with violence, moved with speed, and played with pure joy. He was must-see TV.
Morant. Oh! A jawbreaker!
Every single night, even casual fans tuned in. His jersey sales skyrocketed. His signature shoe was in development, and Nike gave him a massive deal to become their next star. Ja Morant had arrived. But behind the scenes, things were starting to unravel. Then came March 4th, 2023. After a road loss in Denver, Ja went on Instagram Live from inside a strip club. The footage was just seconds long, but it was enough. He was shirtless, flashing a gun from their homepage. Powerade paused their entire campaign right before his national ad was set to drop, and the Grizzlies suspended him indefinitely. But the backlash didn't stop there. Photos from the club leaked online. Over $50,000 in cash scattered across the floor. Bottles of alcohol, stripper poles, and Jay grinning in the chaos. Surveillance images showed him holding a bottle in one hand and a gun in the other. It wasn't just a mistake. It looked like a pattern, a mindset, a lifestyle. Within 24 hours, every media outlet had him on screen. ESPN, TMZ, CNN. The story dominated headlines. The same kid who dropped 52 on the Spurs was now being treated like a cautionary tale. In response, Ja issued an apology. He deactivated social media and checked into a counseling program in Florida. His rep said he was working on stress management and trying to find better ways to deal with pressure. He missed 8 games, and when he returned, he looked different, calmer, more reflective. "I take full responsibility for my actions," he said. "I'm going to be better." And for a few weeks, he was. He smiled more, dapped up teammates, signed autographs, he gave interviews about growth, talked about his daughter, and promised he was learning. But the truth was, that night in Denver, wasn't a one-time thing. It was a warning sign, a preview of everything still to come. The gun wasn't the only incident. In fact, there were several, all within the same year. July 2022. Ja was accused of punching a teenager 13 times during a pickup game at his house. The boy claimed Ja went inside, then came back out with a gun in his waistband. Police body cam footage showed Ja denying it, but the allegations were serious. Just months later, his mother reportedly got into an argument at a local mall. She called Ja, and he showed up with 9 people. Security said they felt threatened. One employee claimed Ja said, "Let me know what time he gets off." The mall filed a police report. Then came the Pacers incident. After a heated game, members of Ja's inner circle were seen waiting in the players' garage. As the Pacers bus pulled out, red laser dots appeared on the staff and team members. Witnesses said it looked like a gun sight. Team security filed an official complaint. The NBA investigated, and while they couldn't prove a weapon was involved, they did ban Ja's associates from arenas for a year. The league said their behavior was concerning, and when the Washington Post dropped a report, everything hit the mainstream. Ja Morant's disturbing pattern, NBA's new star, new problem. The headlines went viral. Talk shows, debates, Twitter exploded. Every outlet had the same question: what is going on with Ja Morant? Still, Ja insisted he was misunderstood. "Everything I've built could be gone for something I didn't do," he said. His teammates backed him. Taylor Jenkins defended him, and the league moved on until it happened again. Just 2 months after his first suspension, Ja went live again. This time, he was in the passenger seat of his friend's car. They were listening to Young Boy Never Broke Again, laughing, rapping along, streaming on Instagram Live. And then, the camera turned for a second, and a gun was visible in Ja's hand. There was no mistaking it. It wasn't blurred. It wasn't edited. It was caught live. Within minutes, the video was deleted, but by then, thousands had seen it. Clips had already gone viral, and this time, there was no benefit of the doubt. The NBA acted fast. Ja was suspended from all team activities. Nike pulled his Ja 1 sneaker from their promotional rollout. Again. And Adam Silver, the same commissioner who had sat face-to-face with Ja just weeks before, looked crushed. "Honestly, I was shocked," he said. He called the situation alarming and disappointing. This time, there were no counseling centers, no apologies written by PR teams, no soft landings. On June 16, 2023, Ja Morant was officially suspended 25 games. He lost $7.6 million in salary, and because he missed the All-NBA team, he became ineligible for the $231 million Supermax extension, a loss of nearly $39 million. Powerade, gone. Their entire deal terminated. But the numbers weren't even the worst part. The public trust was shattered. He had just promised to change, told the world he was growing. He'd sat in interviews with tears in his eyes, telling kids to be better than him. And now, he was back in the same place. The headlines were ruthless. Morant fumbles his future. Ja's second strike. From superstar to liability. Commentators said he'd thrown it all away. Others blamed his circle, or the culture around him, or the pressures of sudden fame. But the most painful question was the one fans couldn't answer. Why? Was it immaturity, entitlement, self-sabotage? The media called it self-destruction. The league called it dangerous. And fans? They were split. Some said he was only 23. Others said he was done. But Ja Morant? He wasn't ready to give up. Not yet. When Ja returned in December 2023, he came back with fire. His first game back? 34 points, 8 assists, a game-winning buzzer beater. He flexed at half court, pounded his chest, and screamed to the crowd, "I'm still here." For a brief moment, he looked unstoppable. The bounce, back, the handle, sharper, and his mindset focused. He averaged 25.1 points, 8.1 assists, and 5.6 rebounds in just 9 games. Shot a career-high 27.5% from 3. The Grizzlies went 6-3 with him in the lineup, but it wasn't just the stats. He was making hustle plays, diving for loose balls, talking on defense. He smiled more, engaged with teammates, and in interviews, he sounded different. He talked about therapy, about letting go of distractions, about proving people wrong the right way. "I've been doing the work, mentally, physically, emotionally," he said. "I've learned to slow down and think." Even his teammates noticed. "He's locked in," said Desmond Bane. "He wants to be great." Grizzlies fans started to believe again. His jersey sales spiked. Nike quietly began re-promoting his shoe. and the Ja 1 Christmas colorway dropped to strong reviews. It felt like the beginning of a comeback story. But then, another twist. In January 2024, Ja dove for a loose ball, an awkward fall, immediate pain, diagnosis, a torn labrum in his right shoulder, season over, after just 9 games. Again, another injury, another delay, another comeback, on hold. As of August 2025, Ja Morant's future is still uncertain. He's cleared for basketball activity. He's posting workout clips again. And the Grizzlies say he's on track to start the season, but the pressure is higher than ever. He's now missed over 100 games in just 2 years. He's lost millions in contracts and endorsements. And he's no longer the NBA's golden child. The league passed him by. New stars emerged, and Ja, once the face of the next generation, has to prove himself all over again. But the talent? Still undeniable. The explosiveness? Still there. And if his mind is right, his comeback could be one of the greatest ever. Because Ja's not just fighting for wins, he's fighting for his reputation, his career, and his place in the league. From viral dunks to viral headlines, Ja Morant's journey has been anything but normal. But what do you think? Is he still a future MVP, or one mistake away from it all being over? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.